you.
Ready to rock and roll?
Worn out yet? I still have to follow COVID protocol for just a little bit longer. Tell me when you're ready.
We're ready. Jordan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. We are going to start off with Drew Thompson from the Game Back in the Blog. Drew, go ahead and fire away.
Good game there, Hamilton. I was just curious if you, this was your first time in the starting lineup and it looked like you played pretty well. I was wondering if you feel like you're settling into Indianapolis and feeling better about how you're playing in the team.
Yeah, I came in to preseason early, had a really good preseason, and then just in the last game of preseason felt a little tightness in a muscle, and had to build myself back into it. So it feels good to get my first start and first goal, and hopefully many more to come. I don't hear you.
There he goes down. There he goes.
Okay. Just talk a little about the chemistry you had with your up top mates tonight in Gordon Wild and Manuel Arteaga. It seemed like you guys were really playing well off each other and in a nice little flow in there by the midway through the second half, or first half rather.
Yeah, as the saying goes, it's always easy to play with good players. Something I've experienced through my whole career. Manuel and Gordon are both good players with high strength points. So it was good to get out there, and I'm happy for all three of us. Manu with the goal and Gordon with the 2 assists, I believe.
And talk a little bit about the goal. Nice setup on the corner from Gordon Wild. Had a few dangerous set piece opportunities. You guys finally cashed in on yours. Let's talk a little bit about the philosophy on those set pieces this evening.
Yeah, our assistant coach Max puts together some plays. He actually wanted me on the goalie, and I told him no, I score headers. So I cheated off the goalie a little bit. That's why I was in that position and proved him right. So we were having a bit of a laugh at that.
All right, that'll do, Jordan. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and enjoy the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. For those of you in the live stream, we have Gordon Wild and Coach Martin coming up here momentarily. Your questions are being read and followed inside the chat. For those of you following along, we are reading the chat, so if you have questions, we are certainly open to those. Gordon Wild coming up here momentarily along with Coach Martin. Just stay tuned for just a moment. Mike's live when you're ready.
We need the backdrop or not?
No, we're good. You're live.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and kick this one off, Drew, and we'll let you follow up here. Let's talk a little bit about the philosophy coming out tonight. Obviously, disappointed the first time out at home, not being able to scratch the scoreboard, but this time it seemed like a little more impetus on the offensive end. Was that the plan of attack going into tonight?
Yeah, that was something obviously we talked about after the last home game. Needing to take a little bit more risk, play forward a little bit more, and play it with a little bit more tempo and speed. And I think that we did that, and I think that we had a few decent opportunities in the first half, and then it really started to come together in the second half, and I thought that we definitely deserved the chances and the goals that we got, and created some other good chances that were just a little bit off, but overall it's a very good win for us.
Kicking on over to Drew Thompson. Drew.
First things first, Coach, happy birthday. As a old person like me now, how do you feel?
Thank you. I feel good. I've had a really busy weekend actually, and my daughter graduated yesterday. I've got family in town. I helped to coach my daughter's team, funnily enough, and she had a big state cup game today that she won, and then we got a win tonight. So I'm going to go home and definitely relax and celebrate and enjoy my birthday. But couldn't really enjoy it, or I couldn't really feel like I could enjoy it until we sent the fans home tonight with a win, and so I'm really happy that we did that.
Well, I'm glad that they got you a win too. My question about the game was, early in the first half, it looked like there were quite a few long passes from one side to the other, and that seemed like a conscious decision coming out of the to start the game. Wonder if that was something you guys saw on tape, or if it was just what was available to the guys.
Yeah, I think there was a decent bit of space that we managed to exploit. We managed to get into that position a few times, and then it obviously opened up other spaces in the middle by doing that. So yeah, it was just something that was on for the players to use as a tool if they saw it. And I think we did it quite well. I think that obviously Sporting KC is a good team, young players, lots of energy, very dynamic. So I think we did a good job of kind of being fairly comfortable in the game and then coming up with good chances and creating good goals. So I think everyone will leave happy tonight. And yeah, we've got to just keep working on our game, keep working on all those different things that you mentioned, diagonal balls and quick passing, balls behind, movement behind, getting, maybe a little bit better connection in the final third. I think at times, the player on the ball so eager to score that he could maybe set something up for his teammate and vice versa. So all those things you have to work on to get everyone on the same page. If you look at tonight's lineup, there's only really probably a couple of players who started for us last season. So it's nice to see us making progress.
Thanks, Coach. Enjoy your birthday.
One of those players, new players, was Gordon Wild getting his first start. Talk about his night. He seemed to be everywhere where dangerous chances were coming from, either the run of play and set pieces.
Yeah, he did very well. He got 2 assists, but it was nice as well to see Jordan and Manu Orteaga getting a goal as well. So you've got the front 3 players getting 2 assists and 2 goals. So that really is a good sign. But Gordon looked very dynamic. He obviously had a slight injury in the before we played our first game and second game, but this was his first opportunity to start, and I think he really did well. And I think also what was a big part of this game was the players who came on did a really good job and looked dangerous, and everyone played their part well.
Goals get the attention, but shutouts always good as well. Kansas City didn't get their first shot on goal until 75 minutes in. Just talk about the collective defensive effort. It really didn't seem like the back 3 had a whole lot to do for a lot of the match. It seemed like a lot of the defense came before it hit that back line. Yeah,
I think we kept the ball pretty well, so we weren't really too stretched out or in dangerous positions when we lost the ball. And yeah, it's nice to get a clean sheet. It's you want to be attack-minded, high energy, creating goals, scoring goals, but we want to defend well as well. So we want to make sure that we get clean sheets, and it was nice to get one tonight.
All right, go enjoy your birthday, Martin. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All done.
Thank you.
And we're all wrapped up from field side. Go back to normalcy. Once again, Indy 11 with the win tonight. Thank you for everyone for watching the stream. Happy birthday to Martin Rennie. And the end of broadcast starts now.